Welcome to This Just In, a weekly news show highlighting the people and events in Newport News Public Schools. During this past Christmas and holiday season, students, staff, and the community demonstrated kindness in a variety of heartfelt and creative ways. Carver Elementary and AMSEC made the holidays a little brighter for one another. AMSEC LLC, a subsidiary of Huntington Ingalls Industries, adopted 52 students at Carver. Family engagement specialist Christopher Pennington coordinated with Carver staff to identify students in need of some Secret Santa attention this season. The employees at AMSEC were happy to help again this year, gathering a sea of presents for Carver students. And Carver's gift for the employees came in the form of songs, with the 4th and 5th grade chorus visiting AMSEC's offices at nearby New Market Center. The students entertained with uplifting and inspirational sounds of the season, while AMSEC employees enjoyed the performance from their VIP balcony. Students at an Achievable Dream Middle School continued their seasonal tradition of making and giving holiday cards. Each grade spent time during their morning program personalizing cards for sheriff's deputies who volunteer at the school, as well as military soldiers who volunteer with the elementary students at an Achievable Dream Academy. During a morning breakfast honoring the sheriff's deputies, students gladly handed out the holiday cards filled with thanks and warm wishes. And Athletic Director Coach Judy Overby visited an Achievable Dream Academy with some of her middle school students to hand out cards to the soldiers who volunteer their mornings at the school. Each card carried a message of respect and honor, thanking the men and women in uniform for their continued service. Christmas came early for the students and teachers at Greenwood Elementary, thanks to some elves from Woodside High School.
Students at Woodside High School got in the spirit of the season by giving their neighbors at Greenwood Elementary the gift of reading. For over 2 weeks, Woodside's SCA, German National Honor Society, and students in the freshman class promoted and organized a school-wide book drive. These efforts resulted in over 1,400 brand new books that were sorted and boxed for delivery to Greenwood. With Santa hats on and the Woodside Wolverine leading the pack, high school students made the short trip to Greenwood to pass out books and candy canes to every classroom. Teachers were welcome to select books for their classroom libraries, while students selected books for themselves. High school students enjoyed taking turns reading aloud to each classroom. Collections of books were gift-wrapped and raffle drawings were held each day, so Greenwood teachers could gain more great books to encourage their students' love of reading. What the students at Woodside pulled off was nothing short of a Christmas miracle. Donating books, giving their time, and building relationships with the students and staff at Greenwood exemplified the generosity of the holiday season.
Before the start of the new year, Newport News Public Schools participated in a variety of activities, celebrations, and opportunities to be kind and compassionate to others. So, get ready for our holiday wrap-up. Woodside High School's Select Women's Ensemble helped military families ring in the holiday season at Fort Eustis during the annual Christmas tree lighting ceremony. Under the direction of Emilio Pesante, the students' heavenly voices welcomed the holiday season for all. Adriana, a 2nd grade student from General Stanford Elementary, helped officers light the decorated Christmas tree. And since the reindeer weren't cleared to enter the base, the Fort Eustis Fire Department gladly delivered Santa Claus to the festive event. Students at Greenwood Elementary spread holiday joy to our military around the world by making custom cards to show their appreciation for the dedication and sacrifices servicemen and women make for our country. Some teachers took the opportunity to make this festive project a writing assignment, allowing students to perfect spelling and grammar. As part of Greenwood's I Care Gators Give Back initiative, the cards will be sent to military personnel serving overseas. as well as local troops and veterans at the Veterans Hospital. Before Christmas, Santa Claus took time out of his busy schedule to visit the exceptional preschoolers at Gatewood Peak. Each class was invited to visit with Santa and Mrs. Claus, who handed out educational activity books to each student. And many students could hardly contain their excitement and gladly shared with Santa their Christmas wishes. Nelson Elementary showed extra kindness during the Christmas holiday. Students and families were invited to donate 2 specific items that would bless those less fortunate. Socks, toothpaste, toothbrushes, hats, combs, and Band-Aids were among the much-needed items. Students in the Leadership Club sorted and counted items to create 150 kindness kits, which were donated to 5 Loaves Food Pantry in Newport News. The Nelson Kindness Kits were handed out during the pantry's large Christmas dinner and grocery distribution. During their annual Christmas Blessing program, Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated invited 4 families to receive gifts and food for the holidays. The Newport News Alumni Chapter worked closely with school staff to adopt families from Carver Elementary, Huntington Middle, and Heritage High Schools. The Delta ladies greeted the families with carols before joyfully presenting the gifts to each family. The Deltas and parents soaked in the pure happiness as the children opened some of their gifts a few days early. The volunteer teachers with Books on Bikes Newport News were busy the week before Christmas, handing out thousands of new books to students. At the 16th annual One City Celebrations Holiday Food Giveaway, organized by Councilwoman Sharon Scott, Books on Bikes handed out over 1,000 books to students and families, while community volunteers, high school students, and military personnel helped hundreds of families receive turkeys and food before the holidays. At Epps and Greenwood Elementary Schools, Books on Bikes donated new books to every student before the winter break began. At Greenwood, Principal Kamisha Davis enjoyed serving as the school's book elf, helping students select the perfect books. And over the winter break, Books on Bikes volunteered their time off for the 2nd annual Bundle Up with Books event, distributing hundreds of books to neighborhoods around Greenwood and Epps. With a personal escort from Newport News Fire Department Station 9, Books on Bikes brought the joy of reading to children and families in Newport News. Many of the free books on hand were printed in Spanish, allowing more families to enjoy reading together. They also served tasty hot chocolate and handed out 15 free turkeys that were donated by Rock Church Newport News, along with new scarves, hats, and gloves donated by Denby United Presbyterian Church and Rock Church. Through all of their efforts, Books on Bikes encouraged reading by passing out more than 2,700 books this holiday season. And Lee Hall Elementary made time over the winter break to deliver books to nearby neighborhoods. Teachers volunteered and dressed up in festive flair for Lee Hall's first ever Winter Book Club. Members of Hope Church Newport News gladly volunteered their time as an extension of their ongoing partnership with the school. The Winter Book Club selected 3 neighborhoods in the Lee Hall zone, where anyone was invited to grab free books and tasty snacks. Hope Church provided hot chocolate at each site, helping to keep readers warm as they enjoyed their new books. Here are some dates you'll need to remember. All schools and offices will be closed on Monday, January 15th, for Martin Luther King Day. In addition, students do not report to school on Friday, January 26th, because of a teacher workday, and on Monday, January 29th, because of a regional professional development day. Thanks for joining us for this week's edition of This Just In. And check out more fun and informative videos at nnpstv.com to see the many great things happening in Newport News Public Schools. Thanks for watching.